Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to capture housing.com leads in Privyr CRM. So let's suppose I am running a real estate agency and I am capturing all the leads from housing.com. Now I want that whenever there is a new lead received in my housing.com, a client should be automatically created in my Privyr CRM account. Doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I've used Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between housing.com and Privyr. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead in housing.com, a client will be automatically created in my Privyr account. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen.
In this video, we are going to learn how to add housing.com leads to Privyr CRM automatically. For this, I'm going to create automation between housing.com and Privyr with the help of Pabbly Connect. So before we start creating this automation, let me show you Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is an active forum where users, experts and Pabbly support team come together. They share tips and best practices, solve technical issues quickly, discover automation, integration and new use cases. You can ask questions anytime. Someone from the community or support team usually replies quickly. You can connect with thousands of Pabbly users worldwide, share your workflows and get new ideas. You can also get early updates about new features, improvements and important notices. By joining this community, you are never stuck alone. You become part of a growing network of people who help each other automate smarter and faster. You can join this Pabbly community by clicking on the link given in the description box below. Now let's move back towards my workflow. After browsing this website, we need to sign into a Pabbly Connect account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as Capture Housing.com Leads in Privyr CRM, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created and here I am going to select it as All Automations and then click on Create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to capture housing.com leads in Privyr CRM, which means whenever I am going to receive a new lead from Housing CRM, that lead will be automatically added to my Privyr CRM, which means whenever I'm going to capture a new lead from housing.com, then this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new lead from housing.com and then action says do this, then add that lead to my Privyr CRM. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking housing.com and then in my action application, I will be taking Privyr CRM. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take housing.com and then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new leads. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and housing.com, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my housing.com with Pabbly Connect. Reading this help desk, I'm going to build this connection, and to make this connection, it is written to automate lead capture, copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your account. Reach out to your account manager from housing.com. So we will not be able to add this webhook URL to our account. We have to reach out to the account manager of this housing.com. Your integration will be activated by the team within a week's time. Once they activate the subscription, leads will start coming to the campaign selected by you. So I'm going to wait for the response or a new lead. It is written waiting for the webhook response. So here the integration is ready. I'm just waiting for the lead response. And if the connection that was built is successful, I'm going to successfully capture the response in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So here I have received the response. I have received the phone number, the name is new user, lead source is web, then I have received the email address as new@pabblytudes.com. Now here, as soon as I've received the response, we can say the connection setup is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new response or the new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Privyr. So here in my action application, I will be taking my application as Privyr. And then in my action event, I'm going to select it as create client and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the Privyr account. I'm going to follow the help desk and it is written Privyr authentication token in the Privyr web or mobile app under the integration tab Pabbly Connect and then authentication token. I'm going to open the hyperlink given over here and this is the authentication token which is required. I'm going to copy and paste that over here and then simply click on this save. Here Privyr is connected with Pabbly Connect. I have to enter these details. Now I'm not going to enter these details manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from housing.com and when I click on this field, I can see this housing.com. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I'm going to enter the name, then I'm going to enter the lead source as web. Then I'm going to enter the email address as this and the phone number as this. Now this keys field is not a required one. I'll skip this. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. I have entered all these details and I'm going to execute this workflow by clicking on the save and send test request. As soon as I will do that, you will see new user will be created as a client in my Privyr account. So I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. The response is success. Let me quickly open my Privyr account, refresh this page once. And here we can see that we have created this client. The name is new user. Notes was lead via Pabbly Connect. Phone number is this. Email address is new@pabblytudes.com and the lead source was web. So here, as soon as I have executed this workflow, I have received the response in my Privyr. And whenever I'm going to receive a new lead now in my housing.com, it will be start creating as a client in my Privyr account. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between housing.com and Privyr with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.